Devin, you're blocking your mother. Okay, there you go.
This kid won't get in.
Oh, I like that.
We are ready, Sandy.
Okay. Oh, okay, great.
Blocking your
Alex, we are so happy to be able to celebrate this wonderful occasion for the youngest niece who graduated from high school and is now going on to U of M. And I'm so happy to see everybody here. Some people I haven't seen almost since Keith and Anna Marie's wedding, and so it's just really wonderful to be together. Anyway, we're all going to give Alexandra her gifts. And the first gift is from our family. And what we did was we all kind of figured out a card.
Darren, why don't you
It was
help
like
Grandma?
5 pages, but we're going to show you how this, I think I'm going to have to do it like over here.
I'm gonna put it over here.
So,
Jeez.
Nancy.
Move over. I'm scooping.
And Alexandra has turned out to be just one of the most perfect nieces you could ever imagine.
It's because she's followed in her father's footsteps.
Because of her entire family. Okay, anyway, I'm going to try to do this the best I can. This says, "Hey Alexandra, this certainly is your extra special day. You are a sweetheart, and numero uno in our hearts. You bet your life your rocky road will be diminished. And now that you're leaving the busy halls of
Watch the.
Whitney Young." Whoops.
So let's not set it on fire.
Okay, we don't want to set it on fire. Whitney Young. Okay, those are the halls of Whitney Young. She just graduated yesterday. 500 kids.
Two-hour-long ceremony.
Very long ceremony. Okay,
We lost something.
look, you've had lots of chuckles and snickers over the years.
Pure
Plain
and simple.
We know you are no slowpoke or butterfingers and have what it takes to be Cracker Jack student. You have a sensational record and deserve many kudos that were
Days.
days you had good and plenty troubles that drove you
Nut.
bonkers. You had the right mojo to reach your goals. You got a perfect score for achievement. We wanted to send you on a supersonic jet to attend the New York Symphony.
Oh, that hurts.
But anyway, we'll put that in later. But after payday, all that was left was enough coins for a Target shopping spree. A hamburger and an A&W and some mementos. So you can forget those chunky mounds around the middle. You're extra special to us. You're worth 100 grand. This rainbow of wishes doesn't come from any airheads. But from your charming and loving family. Hugs and kisses, all of us.
Well, I think you're... Solana's coming to give you a kiss. Solana's coming to give you a kiss first.
No, she's right. Very good.
Solana is right there to give you a kiss.
Mom and Dad.
There's only a grade here.
So clever.
It is very clever.
That is very, very clever.
Somebody thought of it and put it together.
Lynn and Mom and
Yeah, well,
She wants to give her
that's you.
I don't want this anymore. I don't want to.
So a lot of people expected me to give a speech. They even asked me yesterday about it, but I decided instead of a speech, I'd do something a little bit different. This is a turning point in my life, so all of you had something to do with that. So I thought I would tell each and every one of you what you had to do with it.
Do you need a tissue?
Alright, so starting with Caitlin. I have always wanted to have a best friend my entire life. I love having that one person around, and you are that person, so I'm so glad that you're here. Stephen and Nancy, I have my fashion sense to thank because of you. They pretty much bought all my clothes when I was little. And just this past, what was it, March, February?
It was February.
February, I bought this new cute Bolivian sweater, so I'm continuing to keep up with my fashion.
The chicest girl, I am sure, at Woody.
Yes, exactly. Nancy and Charlie, I'm going to be really honest, Michigan was not my first choice.
I knew that.
I'm so excited to be going there in part because you guys are so excited about it. And I love how you've always been so interested in me. It kind of reminds me of my grandma, who's interested in everybody. So thank you. Clay, I remember we were little and I wanted to play with Caitlin one day, but I had to call to see if I could play with Caitlin. And I didn't because I was afraid. And I realized from that day on that that was stupid of me to not call. And so I try to make the extra effort to do something that scares me from time to time because of that.
So is Claudia that scary?
Alright, Devin. When I was cleaning my room, not this time, but a couple of years ago, well, a lot of years ago, I had to reorganize my closet. And Dad told me about how he looked in your closet and it was shaped like an airplane all over the floors. And so I tried my best to get it to look like that.
You still haven't achieved it.
I was so excited to show him. I was so excited to show him, and when I showed him, he's like, "You didn't achieve it." I still get to achieve it, but going along with that has taught me to be organized, and I think that's why I've succeeded so well in school because I am so organized, and because of that little airplane. Cynthia, your bubbly personality makes everyone happy, and it's really exciting to be around you, and I hope that I get this bubbly personality.
You're gonna have to do a lot of more work.
Thank you, Dad. Lynn is one of the most empathetic and sympathetic people in the world. She really understands and tries to understand everybody, and I hope to be like that too. Dave, when we first met, you had that little BMW convertible. So I liked you. But actually, we went inside after Lynn took me for a little spin, and we had Jet's Pizza that night, and Amber was in town. And you had this laugh that was so crazy. I came home and I was like, Mom, Dad, you know, Dave has this crazy laugh. I realized that it was okay to have a crazy laugh. It makes me unique, and that's what people like about me. Bill, I always see you in the courtyard, and you are not aggressive like So that's nice, but you are always a small talk conversationalist, and I'm going to need that in the business world. And so that's really taught me a lot, and also how you care about Solana really is really nice.
She's right here, man.
Sandy, you learn how to let things go from her. I mean, you're at her house for a little party, and the dog will pee on the newly upholstered couch, and Sandy will say it's okay. So she has taught me to let things go, and that everything will be okay. Karen, you've really been there always for me.
Just that laugh.
Tell me when you're happy. So cute. These boys tell me that maybe I want to have kids. Because I've been unsure.
Decide just yet.
Yeah, but I like kids now. I don't necessarily like to babysit, but Grandma, you've been the grandma that everybody would want.
Yeah, seems like it.
You have always been interested. You went down water slides. When you were 84 years old.
She went on water slides when she was 84.
You know, even with your eyes and your hearing, you still have this lust for life that no one else has. And we should all want to be that grandma. Mom used to hand in blank sheets of paper, blank projects to our teachers. And I guess when she got to college, she realized that she better get her act together. Mom has really succeeded, and I think a lot of my work ethic is due to Mom, so thank you. And then Dad.
You like me, how I I'm on a video camera you.
I actually don't know what to say to Dad. Mom thinks that we met a different life.
I truly believe that.
But Dad doesn't really care.
We met in a different life.
Dad's really helped me with homework, even though I want to kill myself. Please, just always when they put me Dad, he insulted me out of the house. They were always funny and really the most important person. And for her speech class, we had to give a retirement speech.
Oh,
And I'm not going to give it. Basically, I talked about the most important lesson I've learned in my life and my most important accomplishment. And my most important accomplishment was getting to my grandfather 15 minutes before he died. I think that when he died, it was so important for me to get there because on that Sunday we were leaving after Thanksgiving. I decided not to go to the nursing home. And so I needed to say goodbye. And I got to say goodbye. And that day I learned that if it means getting up at 8 a.m. in the morning, do it. It's so important. And that family is the most important thing. It's not something you can exchange. So you need to take the best care of it and make sure that they always stay around. So thank you. Thanks everyone for coming.